The college's homecoming is no more. We tell you why this COD tradition is taking a year off. Some new friends have buzzed into the college, and you might be surprised to find out who they are. And the Chap's women's volleyball team are set to have their best season yet. All that and much more on this edition of Courier TV News. Hi, and thanks for joining us for our first newscast this fall. I'm Anna Pierczynski. Since our last broadcast in May, a lot has happened here at the College of DuPage. Here's a look at your 1-minute roundup in case you missed it. Dr. Anne Rondeau celebrated the end of her first year as college president in July. Rondeau's first year saw the college taken off of probation by the Higher Learning Commission, allowing COD to maintain its accreditation status. She also helped arrange new transfer programs with Northern Illinois University and UIC. But one of the most recent accomplishments of her tenure is the agreement signed between the college and the village of Glen Ellen, where the village gained the authority to conduct building, zoning, and liquor inspections at the college. Those duties had previously been administered by DuPage County administration, but the agreement has helped bring together the college and Glen Ellen after a period of tension between the two. The Homeland Security building on campus was formally renamed this summer. The building was originally to be named for former President Robert Bruder, but the College Board of Trustees voided that agreement after his dismissal. It now bears the name of Sergeant Robert James Miller, a Wheaton resident who served in the U.S. Army Special Forces in Afghanistan.
I think that Americans sleep safe at night based off of the soldiers' accomplishments abroad. And Robbie Miller made the ultimate sacrifice in terms of first-line defense of this great nation.
Miller was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for exposing himself to Taliban forces to help cover his unit's retreat. Miller was one of only 20 people to receive the Medal of Honor since the end of the Vietnam War. The McAninch Arts Center held its summer concert series again, and the turnout was bigger than ever. Thousands of people came to the MAC for the 11 events, which included concerts and outdoor movie screenings. Over 3,300 people alone attended the Magic of Motown event, which was the largest turnout for a concert the MAC has ever seen. And finally, students and staffs took some time off from the first day of classes to view the solar eclipse. The Astronomy Club brought out their telescopes and hooked them up for those who didn't have a pair of eclipse glasses to look through, and others found more creative ways to watch the sky. One of COD's newest traditions is its homecoming celebration. However, some changes have been made to it this year. CNTV reporter Nick Petrillo is at the football field with an update on what's happening this year.
Well, Anna, I'm here with Earl Dowling, Vice President of Student Affairs, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the decision made this year to postpone homecoming.
Thank you, Nick. Thanks for the opportunity to talk about the decision. I wish I could say there was some exotic formula that we used in making this decision, but quite candidly, it was the schedule. The football team was away last Saturday, and this Saturday they travel again. They're on the next 4 games are away games. We do not return home until late in the football season, and I believe that's just too late with unpredictable weather to host a homecoming game. Now, that's not to say we're not going to celebrate. At our next homecoming, or at our next home game, it's Military Day, so we'll be honoring and recognizing our student veterans. And then, of course, at the end of the season, College of DuPage will be hosting for the 2nd consecutive year the Red Grange Bowl right here on campus.
All right, well, we still have a lot to look forward to then. Thank you, Earl.
Thank you, Nick.
Back to you, Anna.
Thank you, Nick, and remember, for more information on college news and events, log on to the Courier at codcourier.org. This past year, the College of DuPage celebrated their 50th anniversary with the community. As the college closes their year-long celebration, they are starting a new tradition, Founders Day. Founders Day honors everyone who envisioned what College of DuPage has become, a place that has impacted the lives of more than 1 million students during its first 50 years.
It's pretty amazing when you think about the hundreds of thousands of students. I don't know if it's more than 1 million, but many, many, many people who have come through this institution and gone on to different places in their lives, further education, jobs, places in the community, and it's just amazing the amount of impact that College of DuPage has had now for 50 years.
The college community joined President Rondeau today for the first Founders Day bell ringing ceremony and new anniversary medallion installation. The new anniversary medallion is located outside the Student Services Center on the north side. The College of DuPage hosted its 7th annual Food Truck Rally and Sunset 5K this past weekend. Proceeds from the event helped to benefit the college's scholarship program. Reporter Anisa Selena has more on this event.
Hi, I'm Anisa Selena and welcome to Courier TV News. I'm here at the annual Food Truck Rally and Sunset 5K. Well, let's go. There are plenty of games and attractions to keep the kids entertained.
Yeah, we got face painting. Oh, nice. Tires and one right here.
Kids also got a chance to touch a truck, thanks to the Glen Ellen Fire Department.
Anything you want to sit down, you can sit down at the table.
The Cubs World Series trophy was on display, and I knew I couldn't miss it. And of course, I had to go to the food trucks too.
That's delicious. I love it.
Wait, what brought you here today?
The beautiful women, such as yourself, brought me here.
Thank you. So any food trucks have you tried?
Yeah, I tried that the Chiquino, the red one. What was that? I don't know. Some lady said she went to their website and had a lot of good remarks on it. And so yeah, it was really good. I loved it. And I just ate it, and I got to go run, right?
Yeah.
What brought me here is I've always seen this. I volunteered here once, and I just wanted to accept the challenge and not be scared of it.
Cool.
You ever run a 5K before?
Time to time, you know, I don't want to brag or anything, but yeah.
Well, I'm a COD student. I'm also a veteran, and I'm also training for the Chicago Marathon, so this just fell right into my training plan. I'm just out here to have fun and raise awareness for veteran suicide, and I carry this pretty much every race I go to. Just pretty much means that even though my service is completed, I still carry the colors.
Why'd you decide to bring the kid out here?
Yeah, this is the second time we're doing it, so we did it.
She wasn't around the first time, but...
So decided to do it again with her. Try something different. Oh, thank you.
So have you ever run with like a stroller before?
That's a very good question. No, we haven't.
So we'll see what happens today.
The races are really heating up, and we're super excited to see who comes in first. I'm here with our winner, Daniel. So, how did it feel winning for the 3rd time this year?
Very hot, but it was good to win, I guess. I didn't really think I was gonna win it, but I wanted to get a workout, and I actually had practice this morning and ran with my team, and I was like, okay, cool. Took a couple hour nap, and then came back here and just ran this. So it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, good
Very
job.
hot. Thank
Although
you.
the weather was hot, the food trucks were hotter. We had so much fun at the 2017 Food Truck Rally and Sunset 5K. Reporting for CNTV, I'm Anisa Selena.
College football players accused of hazing hits close to home in this week's Community Roundup. 5 Wheaton College football players are facing multiple felony charges for their involvement in a hazing incident early last year. The players allegedly entered the dorm room of one of their freshman teammates, bound him with duct tape, and then aggressively manhandled him, leaving him half naked on a baseball field. The student dropped out of the college several days later and required multiple surgeries for his injuries. Wheaton College released a statement harshly criticizing the hazing, but the Chicago Tribune recently discovered a letter sent by the college officials stating they found the 5 accused teammates' accounts of the incident more credible than that of the victims. All 5 players have turned themselves into the police and posted bail. They are due in court October 23rd. A string of car burglaries is occurring throughout Glen Ellen. The incidents have involved cars parked outside of houses overnight. The suspects were able to gain entry into the vehicles and made off with loose change, sunglasses, and electronics. In many of the cases, the cars were left unlocked. So far, several dozen robberies have occurred, including 8 on Labor Day weekend. To minimize your risk of burglaries, remember to take any valuables out of the car and lock it before going to sleep. Autographed hounds might see a familiar face next week as COD professor Raymond Benson makes his first appearance at Anderson's Bookshop in Naperville. Benson has taught film history at the college for a number of years, but makes his living primarily off writing. His portfolio includes official James Bond books and the Black Stiletto series of mystery novels. His newest book, The Secrets of Chicory Lane, is a mystery about a woman dealing with her relationship to a childhood friend who ends up on death row. Benson will be signing books starting at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, October 4th. For more information, call 630-355-2665. The Buffalo Theater Ensemble is kicking off this season with the comedy The 39 Steps. Directed by BTE Ensemble member Kurt Nabig, this wacky Hitchcock-inspired story features murder, mystery, and a romance throughout, amongst nonstop laughter. When an unassuming man's night ends with a woman's murder in his apartment, he soon finds himself on the run from the spy organization The 39 Steps, while trying to find a way to clear his name.
It's great fun. The director, Kurt Nabig, I have heard say this is a great play. If you are 10 years old, this is a great play. If you're the grandparent of the 10-year-old, it just is true fun.
The show runs from September 7th through October 8th. Performances are at 8 p.m. Thursday through Saturdays and at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Tickets for the 39 Steps are $37. For more information, visit atthemac.org or call 630-942-4000. College of DuPage is buzzing about its new residents on campus. Thanks to a grant from the Honeybee Conservancy, COD has installed a beehive in a natural area on the east side of campus. A partnership with Klein Creek Farm has provided the expertise and training for staff to maintain the beehive, which will not only benefit the surrounding natural areas with needed pollination, but also function as a learning lab for students and visitors. According to the Honeybee Conservancy, 50% of Midwestern native bee species have disappeared over the last century. A study by the USDA and a partnership of bee groups found that 42% of managed honeybee colonies died between April 2014 and April 2015, the second highest rate in 9 years. This die-off threatened $15 billion worth of crops that require bee pollination. Through its Sponsor a Hive program, the Honeybee Conservancy offers materials, grants that consist of bees, their homes, beekeeping equipment, and information on how to care for them. Hives are to be placed in locations that can bolster bee populations, advance science and environmental education, and pollinate locally grown foods. And in sports, COD women's volleyball team was recently ranked 6th overall in NJCAA Division III for the first time in over 10 years. They've hit a bit of a rough patch lately, knocking their record to 10-8, but things are looking up as they're back on another winning streak after their most recent games. We're hoping they can strike down the competition and finish off this season strong. For more on the women's volleyball team, visit our Facebook page at Courier TV. After closing their 2016 season with an outstanding performances at the NJCAA Regionals and a trip to the national competition, the College of DuPage women's cross-country team is hoping for a 2017 repeat. We caught up with one of their star athletes, Amanda Jones.
One of the top runners within the women's team is sophomore Amanda Jones. Her dedication and leadership has helped motivate her and her team members.
Amanda she's done a lot, just from the beginning of the summer till now, just kind of, off and on of, running, or if it's a practice or, with school and stuff, just kind of helping me lead the team. She has great summer training, and I think the difference is she's improved a lot because we changed a little bit of workouts than what we did last year. And she just mentally and physically, she's just a lot more confidence and works very hard.
The girls cross country team is a young, strong team under the leadership of Coach Daniel Waldesassi. He has high expectations this year and sees the team going in the right direction.
I think we can only go up from here. I mean, we started off pretty strong this year, but I think there's a lot of improvement that everyone can make.
To just get all my kids in the best shape they can be. And then the next thing would be is, try to help and be a better person, not just, running, but just, as a person as well as they go and grow and they get out of COD.
Sophomore Amanda Jones ran 23 minutes and 30 seconds, 5 seconds faster than her last race, and is working hard and is excited to see what she will do in the upcoming 5K.
Well, I really want to win regionals. That's the major goal, and hopefully get All-American for nationals.
Catch Amanda and the Chap cross country girls team at their next meet on October 6th at the Benedictine Invitational. Reporting for Courier TV Sports, this is Shone Ward.
It is with a heavy heart that we report the loss of beloved crew member Matt Alias. Matt was a producer, editor, graphics artist, friend, and a mentor. On July 5th, 2017, Matt lost his 6-year battle to cancer. We leave you this week with a tribute to Matt Alias.